Welcome to the Addicted to DVC podcast, a deep dive into all things Disney Vacation Club. We share tips, tricks, and insider info, helping you make the most of your membership. Join us for the latest news, reviews, and interviews with DVC experts and enthusiasts. Whether you're a seasoned DVC member or considering your first contract, this podcast is for you. Now, here are your hosts, Mike Hurley and Gary Arruda.
Welcome to the Addicted to DVC podcast with Mike and Gary. This is episode 64, recorded in the DeFont Leroy Recording Studios in Sarasota, Florida, and Cranston, Rhode Island. I'm your host, Mike, in Florida, joined by my cousin and co-host, Gary, up in Rhode Island. Good evening, Gary.
Hey, Mike. How's it going?
Fantastic.
That's good.
Yep.
What's new in your neck of the woods?
Not much. Just got the ball game on in the background.
Mm-hmm.
That's about it. You got that nor'easter?
Yeah, a lot of rain. It's
Miserable?
Yeah. I mean, it's whatever. It's just a couple days of rain. It's not the end of the world. It's one of those days. And then tomorrow's going to be bad. But
Now, do you have to work tomorrow with it being Columbus Day? I'm sure you don't close the shop for that, right?
yeah, we're open.
But the Weasels are out of school?
They are, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. It happens. What are you going to do?
So do you drop them off at your...
They're actually sleeping over tonight, so they don't have to wake up early.
Oh.
So that's a good thing. Do you remember the last time the football team scored 11 points and they were still in the game?
We turning this over to talk about the New York Jets?
I was watching that. I'm like, this is just a miserable existence.
Did you see their net yardage, net
like
passing
81
yardage?
or something? Oh, passing was probably negative because they got sacked so many times.
Yeah, it was
right?
negative 10 yards.
I don't even understand how that's possible. Like, they're an NFL franchise. They look like a college team playing against an NFL team. Like, they had no clue.
They're terrible.
They can't be that bad. They're still professional players. Like, it's almost impossible.
Well, I think he already lost the team.
I guess.
Aaron Glenn already lost the team. If you're a defensive player, you're going out there and playing your heart out.
Yeah, their defense isn't bad.
For this nonsense?
And he's supposed to be an offensive guy, right?
No, Glenn's a defensive guy.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, because he was the defensive coordinator with Detroit.
Oh, okay.
And he was a DB with the Jets. So he's a defensive guy. But the first thing he did was get rid of Rodgers. That's a great decision, isn't it? It's not like you have your franchise quarterback or you drafted your franchise quarterback 3 years ago and he played under Rodgers and now it's time to take the training wheels off. You got rid of him to sign this bozo.
Mm-hmm.
And Justin Fields is terrible.
Yeah, just dreadful.
He's terrible.
But what do? You just keep firing coaches and getting new quarterbacks? It'll never get better. They have to, figure something out at some point.
No, they can't. It's just bad ownership. It's a top to bottom down. Yeah. All they do is hire guys who have never coached before, who are former coordinators. So, depending on their last 5 hires.
Now, I know he's persona non grata, but do you call North Carolina and get out of that situation? Come on.
No, that thing's a disaster.
Yeah, but he's not a college guy. Comes back to the pros, turns that thing around a little bit.
I think he's got something in the head, something's going on. I was watching some YouTubes on North Carolina with their local news channels.
Yeah, it's bad.
There's all sorts of crazy things going on.
Supposedly, who knows if it's true?
Yeah,
but I've heard.
I don't call Belichick.
I don't even know what you do. It's like you almost just want to dissolve. They just should sell the team, is what you're saying.
And do you fire the guy? Yeah, you have to fire him because he's so inept. You watch him; he doesn't know what the hell's going on. What's he going to be better in year 2?
But then they'll hire another boring defensive guy.
That's correct. That's what they'll do. Right.
Instead of bringing in a Kyle Shanahan disciple that can run offense, they'll bring in another boring defensive guy. And they'll be like, oh, I wonder why our quarterback stinks. And then you look at Mac Jones, who was terrible And now he's in San Francisco playing good. Baker Mayfield.
How about the guy for the Giants?
Yeah, well, he's a rookie. I'm just saying, like, these
No,
guys that have.
no. I'm not talking about the kid from Mississippi. I'm talking about the guy from the Giants now who's playing well with Indianapolis.
Oh, Daniel Jones, yeah.
Yeah, Daniel Jones.
Sorry,
he had a good game today. I didn't watch it. I don't watch
I mean, he's probably the leading MVP candidate this year.
Yeah.
Him or Baker Mayfield. So these guys that they all have like chances, but they need good coaching. I don't know. It's bizarre.
I just don't. It's just. I agree with Joe Benigno. He thinks they are the worst franchise in sports, and I can't argue that.
Yeah, maybe like the Toronto Maple Leafs, but I don't follow hockey enough.
I mean, the Maple Leafs just haven't gone. Like, they just haven't won, but they go to the playoffs. They have winning seasons. This team hasn't. I was in my 30s the last time they were in the playoffs.
No, that can't be right.
Gary, it's correct. They haven't been to the playoffs in 15 years, I believe.
Oh, jeez.
It's
like you almost make the playoffs by accident every couple.
Well, when you have half the league going to the playoffs, you do.
Yeah. That's terrible.
They haven't made the playoffs.
That's bad.
That was my phone.
That's really bad. All right, what are we talking about today, Michael?
I don't know. You got me up, but you can't start talking about the Jets.
You don't even like the NFL.
No, I know, but I get angry.
I don't blame you. I was getting angry just watching them.
Did you say how can people be honest? Did you say that you had to have thought about Joe Croce, how insane he is?
Yes, because I was
right?
like, there's idiot Jets fans that flew to London for this game.
Yes.
Joe did it 2 years ago, right?
Yeah, last year. He went last year. Yeah.
I was like, how tapped in the head do you have to be to like travel? I mean, you're insane for driving 35 minutes to go watch this team.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty insane. But that's a fly over an ocean to go see him? Like, you need to check yourself into a mental institution.
Having season tickets.
Yeah, that's not a good thing either.
And people, I was reading this string, and people are ripping Jet fans who are like irritated. Well, I'm loyal. Like, you almost look more of a buffoon for being loyal.
Yes.
Like, I made the now a year ago. It's like your wife's cheat. I'm going to be loyal. I'm going to be loyal. Like, you've been through therapy.
Yeah, why can't you just change it up? Like, just pick a new team. Like,
you want me to pick a new team?
Yeah, I do. By next week, I want you to have a new NFL team, and then I'll buy you a hat, and I'll send it to you. You can have like a Houston Texans hat. We'll do like the college recruiting. You'll have the hats laid out on the table. You put one on. I'm a Jaguars fan. Like, you could do Jaguars, a Florida team.
Yeah, I always like some of the Florida teams. I could. I don't know.
I mean, you can't pick Miami because they're a conference. Like, you still just can't go to like the Patriots or the Dolphins.
I could do the Dolphins.
You almost have to pick an NFC team. I think.
They were like my second favorite team because I always liked Dan Marino.
Well, their colors are sharp too.
They have great colors, don't they?
Yeah, but they stink. They might be worse than the Jets. I mean, I know they won
no. They beat the Jets.
That's true.
Head to head, they already beat them. So
that's a good point. Proof's in the pudding. Never mind.
What are we going to talk about today, Gary Frankaruda? I'm going to just let you. Did you hear what almost came off my lips?
I heard the start of it. Yeah.
You see how irritated you got me? Oh, God,
you're all flustered.
I'm so mad right now.
I'd love that. The three hats on the table. You got the Jets hat in the middle. You got like a Dolphins hat and one other, and you're like pretending to put it on. Finally puts on the St. Louis Rams hat. I'm going to be a Rams fan.
That would be hard, too. St. Louis Rams, they left St. Louis 20 years ago. You really have checked out of sports, haven't you? Is Kurt Warner still the quarterback?
I follow football a little more than baseball.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's bad when all the guys that I think are still playing are all doing the announcing now for baseball.
I mean, you see Vladimir Guerrero, and if you don't see the junior on the back of the shirt, you think it's the old man, don't you?
Yeah, that's why I like the.
He hasn't been retired that long, I didn't think.
That's why I like Toronto. They had all the play. They had Biggio, right? Craig Biggio Jr. and Dante Bichette's kid and Vladimir Guerrero's kid.
Yeah.
I don't think Biggio's there anymore, though, right?
No, he's not, and Bichette's hurt, but
I knew that. I heard that anyway. All right, we're talking about 1 bedrooms, right?
Well, we're talking about 1 bedrooms, and we're going to start with news first here.
Okay.
Disney Vacation Club Hoop-dee-doo, Disney Vacation Club Hoop Dee Holidays member exclusive returns for 2025.
Hoop Dee Holidays. Okay.
Hoop Dee Holidays, it's called.
Very nice.
This holiday season, Disney Vacation Club is once again inviting its members to celebrate in full pioneer fashion with Disney Vacation Club Hoop Dee Holidays. This festive hoopla is set to take place on select nights in December, offering an unforgettable evening of music, comedy, and a fantastic feast. Festive holiday member exclusive event will take place in Pioneer Home, Disney's Fort Wilderness Resort and Campground. Here, members will be treated to a member exclusive pre-show and a keepsake to commemorate their evening before enjoying the Hoop-dee-doo musical review. Dates are Tuesday, December 9th and Tuesday, December 16th. So back-to-back Tuesdays. There'll be 2 shows, 4 o'clock and 6:15 p.m. Guests are to arrive 30 minutes prior to their reservation. The doors will open and seating begins immediately at these times, with the show kicking off 20 minutes later. So they have the same, looks like the same menu, tossed greens, fresh baked cornbread, creamy coleslaw, or you care to enjoy fried chicken.
Yeah, it's the same food.
Ribs, all the same stuff. I think it's a little bit more expensive. It looks like category 1 is $83 per person. For adults, $50 for ages 3 to 9. Category 2 is $79 and $46 respectively. And category 3 is $75 and $45 for children.
Yeah. I don't remember. I think category 3 was like $69, so it's a few bucks more. When we went in the summer.
Well, this is interesting because this came from the DVC fan. And it says how to book starting October 10th, 2025. Eligible DVC members can call member service at 800-800-9800 to check availability and book their spot for this festive celebration. Now, the Disney website said that you had to go on My Disney Experience. And guess what happens when you go on My Disney Experience?
It says you're not eligible to book this, right?
It does. It shows that Tuesdays or Mondays and Tuesdays, they are not open. So they have like that little gray cross through.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. Because usually it has the green circle and then the gray circle indicates that it's sold out or currently not available.
Yeah, so they're actually opening it special for these. Tuesdays.
Correct, because it's Monday and Tuesdays that they're closed. So they're doing these on Tuesdays.
So what do you think? Like a special pre-show? What does that mean?
I don't know.
That's weird. The ornament's cute if it's the same one, or it'll be similar. I'm sure it has all like the logos on there, all the different resort logos. I like that. If I were there,
which I'm going to be actually,
and I was planning on, or if I was on the fence about Hoop-dee-doo and I was already going to be there, I would go. Or if I was going to do Hoop-dee-doo, I would plan for that day instead of another day.
Problem is we just went, but we will be with the mother-in-law, and I think that might be kind of a fun show.
Yeah, especially if it's like Christmas theme.
Yes.
Because I've never done it at Christmas time. I've always gone in the summer for Hoop-dee-doo.
Mm-hmm.
It's interesting. I don't know what. I'm sure it's different. I'm sure they do a Christmas show.
Yeah, if you're seeing a completely different show, I think it's definitely worth it, don't you?
Yeah. And the food's good enough. Like, it's not the best food in the world, but it's pretty good.
Yeah, it's fine. Problem is it's drive night, so one of us is not going to be able to drink.
Oh, that's the night you're leaving.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Which would be her because she's working the next day anyway, so.
Yeah, plus you'll get a better bang for your buck if you're the one that drinks.
You're exactly right. Although she did, they brought her.
It's a financial decision, then yeah.
She had 2. What'd she have? 2 or 3 sangrias that night. She was pretty toasty that night.
Yeah, I bet.
So this is something you probably would do.
If I were there, yeah, I'd think about it. I mean, I'm not eligible, Pards, as you know. And they say, sorry, we're not taking your $75 or $83. Does this sell out? Did it sell out last year?
Yeah, it's pretty popular. Yeah.
So they've done it before. Last year wasn't the first year they did it.
Maybe the year before last, but
no, it's relatively new, though.
Yeah, it's very new. Yeah.
Okay. Interesting. Yeah, I would consider it for sure. Especially in a group. What else do you want to talk about today?
We're going to talk about one bedrooms today, Gary.
I like that.
Gary Frankaruda.
So you want to just kind of run through the list and compare them, talk about the square footage and the setup and everything?
Yeah, just kind of the layout and all that good stuff.
I know we've done this for studios in the past.
We did do a studio show.
So now we're going to do the one bedroom. And I guess we'll, you want to start from the smallest and work our way up?
Yeah, the smallest is what? Animal Kingdom value, which makes sense.
Yeah, it should be. I mean, I'm not surprised.
Sleeps 4.
Mm-hmm.
1 king, 1 queen sofa.
Yep, the pull-out.
Yep. And it's checking in at 629 square feet, which is still not bad.
No. I will say, though, the one bedroom that we stayed at for the club level, I don't know if it's because it was accessible. It felt small because the kitchen was so big with like nothing in there. Like the rest of it felt a little smaller, and to be almost 100 square feet smaller than that, it's going to feel a little cozy, but that's okay.
Mm-hmm.
Still a one bedroom, it's still going to feel a lot roomier than a studio, which is the important thing. So 629 square feet. That's the smallest one bedroom at a DVC.
Yeah.
Next on the list, we have Copper Creek, which is not much bigger, 675 feet. So it's only 40-something square feet bigger than the value. And that has 1 king in the one bedroom and then the pull-out sofa as well.
That is the worst one bedroom for DVC as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, you don't like that. You're not a Copper Creek guy.
Can't stand it. It's just two studios with knockdown walls. It's choppy. It's terrible.
Yeah. No, I get it. I understand. Next on the list, actually, these next few kind of surprised me because I feel like they seem bigger, but Boardwalk is 712 square feet. It says it sleeps 5, but there's an asterisk there, and there's not room for 5. There's only a king bed and a queen pullout, so I don't know where that 5th person is sleeping. And the asterisk says that they allow 5 people, but bedding, linens, and towels are not provided for the 5th guest.
Okay.
So I guess you have like a young kid that can like sleep on the bed, like with the parents.
I don't know how
or
that's
something.
any different than any other room, but okay.
Yeah, I don't know why they would allow 5 there. Like pull like an air mattress or something. I've heard that you could request those, but I don't know where you'd even put it.
You can't do it in the Copper Creek or Animal Kingdom value, apparently. Yeah, this is weird, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't know. It's a little strange.
Yeah.
Then we have next Saratoga, only 2 feet bigger than Boardwalk, 714 square feet. Again, the king bed and then the queen sofa.
Yep.
I wonder why they don't try to raise occupancy on these a little bit and do like 2 queens in the master, or have the option in some of these one bedrooms.
2 queens in the master?
Yeah,
because I don't want it, because I don't want that. I don't think people want it. I want the king and the master.
Well, you don't want that because you have 2 people. If you had 5, like if you could get 6 people in there, some people would like that. You know what I mean? If you could,
it would be. I think it would be way too choppy.
Not all of them. Just like a hotel room, there's some that have 2 queens and some that have a king.
Yeah, not anymore. Certainly not in DVC.
No, I know not DVC. I'm just wondering. I'm surprised they don't do it just to raise the occupancy on some of them. That's all. Because then you could say 6 or 7.
You could just have a pull down in that living room, so you could have the Murphy bed, the pull down that sleeps 2, and then throw down a little pull down underneath the TV, and then you could easily get 5. But I think that's a better way to get 5 than to put 2 queens.
No, I know, but I'm saying you could get 6 if you did that, which is more than 5. That's my point.
Yeah, I mean, you could put bunks in every room too. You could have like a military barracks. And get
I
10
don't
in
think
there.
it's being unreasonable to say 2 queens. Most of their rooms have it.
Yeah, but not in the 1 bedroom.
But the 2 bedroom, the second bedroom has 2 queens. So what's the difference?
Because that's the second bedroom.
Okay.
And it's a 2 bedroom, and there's only 2 queens in the dedicated. In the other ones, it's just configured as a regular hotel room with a Murphy bed,
Right.
or a pull down bed,
Which still sleeps 4, I guess, is my point.
right?
Anyway, moving on. Beach Club is next, 719 square feet. This one has the same setup, 1 king and the pull-down sofa. That's a queen. Jumbo House is 1 square foot larger, 720. This sleeps 5 because it has the king, a chair that opens up into a double, and the sofa, which is a double. Or the chair is a twin, rather. It opens up to a twin, and then the sofa is not a queen, it's a double, but you can sleep 5 in that one. 720 square feet. Boulder Ridge, 727 square feet. The king and the pull-down sofa. Which that's a little surprising because the studios at Boulder Ridge have the bed under the TV, but the 1 bedrooms do not.
Yeah, that is interesting.
But either way. Alani, we're off property now, is 755 square feet. This has the king, the queen sofa, and the single pull down. That's the one that's under the TV. We go to Bay Lake, which I'm surprised to see it this high because from what I understand, that's usually pretty small, right? The studios are relatively
The
small.
studios are, I think the 1 bedrooms are a little bit bigger.
Yeah, 803. So that's a pretty good size.
Yeah, it is.
You get the queen, the king and the master, the queen sofa, and the chair. So up to 5. Then over to Kidani Village, we're at 807 square feet. This one has the queen with the chair and the king and the master as well. One of your home resorts, 813 square feet, Riviera. That has the king, the queen, pull down, and a single pull down under the TV, right?
Yep.
So that's a nice size, 813. Over to the Grand Floridian, we have 844 square feet.
It's a big room, isn't it?
It is. This sleeps 5, a king, a queen sofa, and the pull down as well. I find it interesting, unless they just don't break it down as much and they go to the bigger, that the 1 bedrooms in the original DVC building are the same as the converted rooms, square footage wise.
Say that again.
When they converted the hotel rooms to the DVC at Grand Floridian, when they added on, are the 1 bedrooms the same square footage, or is this just?
Oh, they don't have 1 bedrooms there. They're just all studios.
Oh, those are all studio. I didn't realize that. So they only
Yeah.
added studios there.
Yep, yeah, because it was just a regular hotel room, so they just converted them all into DVC.
Oh, okay. So all the 1s and 2s are in that building.
Yeah, yep, you're correct.
Gotcha. We're heading over to the Grand Californian, 865 square feet.
Yeah.
Again, we're sleeping 5.
Hopefully that's going to be one of my contracts as well.
Mm-hmm. A king, queen sofa, and a pull down. We have Hilton Head, 865 as well. That has the king, the queen sofa, and the chair. Then we go to Vero Beach, Number 2, 880 square feet for the one
Yep.
bedroom. A king, a queen, and a chair. And then the biggest one bedroom is the OG, Key West,
Yep.
942 square feet.
I mean, we're talking almost 100 square feet bigger than number 2. That is insane, isn't it?
I mean, Copper Creek 675, and you go up to 9, so like almost what 30% bigger.
Yeah, give or take. Yeah,
That's crazy. I mean, I know you're not a big old Key West studio fan, but you do like the size of their
yeah. Oh
one
no, I would
bedroom,
love
so.
to stay there. Don't get me wrong. In a one bedroom, I will never stay in that studio.
Yeah, I mean you were gifted a stay in the studio.
We paid cash one night, couple nights during the pandemic when all the Europeans were just trying to make
Oh,
a
like
few
you
bucks.
bought a reservation, kind of.
Yeah, on Dave's DVC. Yeah, we got 2 nights over there. And then we stayed with Uncle Joe
Yeah, in the 2-bedroom.
in a 2-bedroom. But there was plenty of room for the 4 of us.
Yes. No, that was good. Yeah, I mean, obviously, I'm not surprised Old Key West is up there. I'm a little surprised Grand Californian. I didn't realize how big the rooms were there. Vero Beach, Hilton Head makes sense. I know the rooms are big there. And then Grand Floridian surprises me a little bit, but I guess that's one of the things they have going for them is they have the big rooms. And I've always known Riviera had
Which
big
is
rooms.
which is interesting because you always heard as they build on, they're gonna get smaller, and they didn't do that with Riviera.
No, they certainly did with like Saratoga and Copper Creek, though. Those
Yeah,
are
they did.
smaller comparatively. I still think they're good size. I mean, 714 square feet is still pretty good for a one bedroom.
Mhm.
But you could definitely feel, 100 or 200 square feet. That makes a difference.
Now, this is an older list, but I just looked up the Polynesian. The Polynesian 767, so that's definitely on the smaller side. That would be ranked below Bay Lake Tower.
Yeah, right at like number 8 or 9.
And I don't know if you've toured that room, but it is on the smaller side. That living room is tiny.
You feel small.
Yeah, oh yeah, it's really small. The kitchen and living room.
But they have 2 bathrooms in that one, right?
I believe so. Yeah.
So that's going to eat up some of the room. And then yeah, this list is a little older cuz it doesn't have the Disneyland DVC on here either. Which I'm guessing is pretty small.
Yes. 754, so even smaller than the Polynesian. It is on the small side.
Yeah. Yeah, 754 would be number 10 or 11 on the list.
Yep.
I don't know. Any of these surprise you? I mean, I guess you probably had a pretty good idea.
Yeah, because Vero I knew was big. Hilton Head we just stayed in a 2-bedroom, so I mean we knew what the one
Right.
1-bedroom because that's what we stayed in. I think the problem is with some of these, the Beach Club, Saratoga, and Boardwalk, their kitchen living room combo area is kind of tight. Like you noticed it in Beach Club
Mm-hmm.
when they upgraded us. That kitchen area is small. I mean, it's definitely serviceable. Don't get me wrong, but
Right.
it's kind of tight. And the transition from there into the living room is basically, you take one step and you're right there in the
Yeah, like
living room.
the one bedroom, the bedroom part is
It's the
huge.
same as anybody else's. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
just I think where you're losing or where these are being ranked in the teens is just in that living area.
Yeah, which I'd almost rather have a little more living area and squeeze the bedroom a little bit.
I agree with you because that's what I loved about Riviera was that massive kitchen
Mm-hmm.
and massive living area.
Yeah, as much as I like having a nice bedroom, it doesn't need to be enormous. And same with like the bath. I like the bathroom being big. That's nice having the tub and all that stuff in there, but I don't need the bedroom itself to be huge. I'd rather have more living room space.
Yeah.
in a 1-bedroom.
Yep. Yeah, like we do like having a king because a lot of times she'll just sleep on a pull down, or I will, just so because we have a king. So a queen is like we're just basically bumping up against each other.
Yeah, right.
So we like having a king, but we don't need a ton of room. And the bathrooms there are huge. They have that, whirlpool tub. It's just I love these 1-bedrooms.
Oh,
You
pardon.
do too. You like the 1 and 2 bedrooms, don't you?
I do. I just got email from our friend.
Oh, talk to me.
There's a 4-star and a 5-star that just came on board.
Okay.
100
You want me to get all right, you want me to guess that resort? All right, 100 points.
It's a 4-star.
It's a 4-star. Now you don't follow every resort, do you?
Yeah, I have like limitations on it, but
okay. So it's okay. So it's 100 points. It's what'd you say? 4 stars.
4 stars.
Yeah.
And it is 115 per point.
115 for 100.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, that is I think that's a little tighter than you would get at Riviera for 100. I want to go. Is it Boardwalk?
No, your first instinct was right. It is Riviera.
That's a good price for 100 because I paid 110 for 150.
And now we have a 5-star, also 100 points. And this one is 125.
125. What'd you say it was 100 again?
Yeah.
125. So it's not going to be Boardwalk. I'm going to think what you would even mention. I mean, it's not you have no interest in Poly.
Well, I didn't say it was one I would.
But still one. But
5 stars always like perk up the hairs on the back of your neck a little bit.
125. It's not. No, that's way too low for Bay Lake Tower.
Yeah, if that was Bay Lake, I'd be making an offer right now.
Yeah. Poly. So it's not a monorail. Boulder Ridge. It's not. It's not Beach Club.
No, not Beach Club. It's Copper Creek.
Nah, I don't like Copper Creek.
I know you don't, but it's still a 5-star.
Yeah, whatever. That's garbage.
Okay, fair enough.
Yep, fair enough.
Any other final thoughts on the 1-bedrooms?
Which one are you itching to stay at next?
Probably Bay Lake. That's the one that surprised me the most, over 800 square feet.
Mm-hmm. It's a beautiful room too. That they killed that refurb, didn't they?
Yeah, and
what a great job they did with that refurbishment.
And I'm excited to see the Kidani refurb.
Oh, I am too, because it's gonna get a little lighter, but they're gonna still keep that classic wood because that's the only way you can theme it there.
Yeah, they have to.
I think it's gonna be a combination of light and dark.
I hope so, because those rooms could be a little brighter.
Yeah.
And
definitely the kitchens. They look like my mom's house.
Yeah, they're due for an overhaul. I'll be excited to see it. I mean,
when you got the 1970s Formica countertops, it's time for a refurbishment.
Yeah, that's probably true. Yeah, those two I would say I'm probably most excited about.
Yeah.
Yeah. How about you?
Let's take a look at this list. I would have to say I really want to stay at Grand Californian 1-bedroom. There's really no need for it because we go so infrequently that we could just get away with a studio and go to the parks and Disney's downtown Disney. But I want to stay at Grand Californian. And I would stay Vero because Vero's just a super chill, spend an hour or two at the beach, then go to the pool, have a dinner, and then just sit and watch a movie or watch TV.
Yeah, and having that nice big room to come back to would be
absolutely nice. Yeah. Yeah, so I'd say Vero and Grand Californian right now of the 1-bedrooms that I haven't stayed at would be on my itching list.
All right. Sounds good. Why don't you bring us home?
I'll bring us home. You can find us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube at DVC Addicts. Email the show info@addictedtodvc.com and join our Facebook group, DVC Addicts. For my cousin and co-host Gary in Rhode Island, I'm Mike in Florida. Thanks for listening. We'll talk again next week.
Thank you for listening to the Addicted to DVC podcast with Mike and Gary. We want to hear from you. Email us at info@addictedtodvc.com and follow us on all socials at DVC Addicts. We appreciate you being a part of our DVC community, and we'll see you again on our next episode. Thanks again for listening, and welcome home.